Hi everyone, we're back with another interview, and this time we'll be speaking to Rajan Naidoo, who is the Managing Director at EduPower. EduPower is an accredited skills development academy offering training courses and learnerships. Today we'll be speaking about learnerships, employment, and the role training providers like EduPower play in skills development by providing learnerships.
Speaking about learnerships, and a lot of our viewers are interested in learnerships. So this is a topic that is quite a big topic. So I know a lot of our viewers would like to know more about it, but there is a lot of misconception out there and confusion with regards to learnerships. And do I get paid? Will I have a qualification? These are all questions that our viewers will regularly ask, and the stories that we write about. But seeing that you've got so much knowledge about learnerships and CETAs, can you speak specifically about how they work? Maybe touch on what are there any specific requirements a candidate might need to apply for a learnership? Do people get paid? What does the stipends look like? We can touch on that a bit.
Yeah, sure. So learnerships typically are a 12-month qualification, although they could be longer than 12 months. It could be 24 months or 36 months as well. The learners get a stipend, and the stipend is governed by legislation. Okay. It's included as part of the minimum wage legislation. There is a section under the minimum wage legislation that talks specifically about remuneration of learners on a learnership. Right? So when a young person typically joins a learnership, let's say for 12 months a learnership is, they will get a stipend every month for 12 months. And in our experience, the stipend is around minimum wage, which translates roughly to about 4K per month for a learner, right? And sometimes more. Some of the sponsors, in our experience, have gone as high as 8K per month, but that's a sponsor's choice. Right? And especially for learners that have come out of university, for instance, you've got a base qualification and you're going on to a higher level learnership, so they typically want to pay you a higher stipend. So a learnership is, as I've said to you earlier, is a theoretical qualification. It's a formal qualification that's appearing on the National Qualification Framework and recognized by the South African Qualifications Authority. So that's very, very important to know. When you complete a learnership, you've got an accredited qualification. Very, very important. Right? Yes. And 30% of learnership over 12 months is theory, which is classroom, face-to-face stuff, with the facilitator standing in front of you, or it could be online. Often these days, after COVID, online has become a big offering where a lot of learners can be paid online. But very important is the workplace component. It's to integrate what you are learning in theory in the workplace. So that's the 70% component of learnerships, where you get to practice what you learn theoretically in a workplace environment. Okay. So that's one of the things that's missing from, for instance, university qualifications. And a lot of young graduates that come out of university can't get that first job because they don't have that first 6 months or 12 months experience, whatever it is, to show work experience.
A lot of jobs. Very sad. Yes. A lot of job applications are like looking for a graduate with a year experience, like I've just graduated. So that's
exactly. Exactly. So learnerships offer you that 70% of that 12-month period where in the workplace, yes. Very, very importantly. And because, as I mentioned earlier, because of the link to BE, the sponsors are asking, or they themselves are offering learners permanent work after the learnership, right? Because they incentivize via the BE scorecard to do so, and we do that. As EduPower, yes. We offer our learners employment within our own group of companies, or like I say, create their own businesses for those learners that are wanting to go down that street. Amazing. So I think learners get a chance to, as I say, get maybe 4,000. It covers their transport. It covers some subsistence. They can buy themselves some meals and whatever it is. Most of the learners come from previously disadvantaged backgrounds, very importantly to note. So they need this stipend to be able to get to a training place or place of where they're going to be getting their work experience. So the stipend forms a very important part of a learnership, right? Yes. And that's why it's given to them for that purpose. Okay. Learners must learn to take learnership more seriously. Some of them don't fully understand the gravity and the importance of what a learnership is once they get the opportunity. Yes. They see the stipend and nothing else. And we can understand that coming from a disadvantaged background, suddenly you're a kid of 19 or 20, and you've got 4,000 rand per month in your pocket, and it's like an excitement for you. What has to go along with the learnership, very importantly, is mentorship. And one of the aspects of mentorship, for instance, is financial planning, budgeting, career development. So you got to be able to develop the person holistically. It's not just about giving somebody a skill, because even though the school system does provide life sciences and all of that, this has got to continue for the young adult. At 18, 19 years, you consider an adult in terms of our law, but the level of maturity is often not there. I mean, I myself, at 18, 19 years old, if I look back, 30 some odd years ago, I didn't have the level of maturity looking back, so I know that 19-year-olds need help. They need mentorship, they need guidance. And very important part of the learnership has to be that. The other part of that's offered in tandem with the learnerships and what we do is work readiness training. So remember, a youngster has never been in a formal workplace, and it can be quite daunting in the first few months while you're settling in. You're understanding, because remember, when you join a learnership, you sign a 12-month limited duration employment contract, part of a learnership, which means you are subject to the terms and conditions of the Labor Relations Act, and all of the and the company's labor policies wherever you're serving your work, your experience, right? So it's important that you understand workplace etiquette, you understand working in teams, you understand all of those things. You understand how to even, for instance, do your CV properly, how to go for interviews.
Yes.
Very, very important, because you can give somebody all the skills that they can make a mess of the interview, or their CVs don't truly reflect who they are. So all of this has to go in tandem alongside the learnership. So it's a holistic experience over the 12 months. You got the formal qualification, and then you got the workplace experience, and then you got the ongoing mentorship, which creates a more complete young person, so that you're readying them for not just finding a job, but you're readying them for a career and a life ahead.
Yes, because there's a lot of young people that's just fresh out of high school. They have no clue about SARS-related issues, about labor law, about taxes. There's people that will see, oh my God, I have to actually pay taxes. So these are all important elements that also people need more to know more about. And I'm pretty sure it's covered during learnerships as well.
Yeah, so we create a workplace readiness program for all our learners. It's not part of the accredited component of the learnership. We run it separately alongside our learnership, so that all our learners have to go through it. And many of our learners, for instance, come to us having never worked on a computer, because they're coming from disadvantaged backgrounds. They've been to high schools where a computer was not, and they don't. Suddenly now you're in a learnership and you've got to work on Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Word or Outlook. How do I do this? And many of them become very daunted by this, and they become very discouraged. So what we do is, up front, we put them through skills training on how to just use basic end-user computing. So you can at least feel comfortable on a computer before you start learning how to do your portfolios of evidence on a computer. So those are very basic skills that we must not take for granted. Many of us take it for granted. Like, I can just switch my computer on and back on, like, without giving a second thought. For many youngsters, it's an opportunity they've never had.
And also with the importance of soft skills, like I know a lot of youngsters, a lot of people would say it's so important to have hard skills, but like soft skills is what's gonna get you a job, really. Knowing how to communicate, knowing how to speak a certain way, to be confident, all of those aspects matter as well.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found out what you needed to know about learnerships and advancing yourself and your career. You can also check out our website, www.careersportal.co.za, if you want to find out more about the latest learnerships, as well as any information about studying and your future career. Comment down below what type of learnerships you are interested in, and we might incorporate it in an article or video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.